Ever wonder why electricians always talk about grounding? Or why weird electrical problems in your car seem to come out of nowhere? A lot of the time it comes down to one thing: the chassis ground. Today I'm going to explain what it is, how it works, and how a bad ground can cause some of the most confusing problems your car will ever throw at you. Quick refresher. Electricity needs a complete circuit to flow. It goes from the positive terminal of the battery through a wire, powers a component, and has to return back to the negative terminal to complete the loop. In your house, every outlet has a dedicated return wire. In a car, that would mean running 2 wires to every single component. That would be thousands of feet of extra wire. Heavy and expensive. Cars solve this problem brilliantly. Instead of running a return wire from every component back to the battery, they use the metal body and frame of the car itself as the return path. The negative terminal of the battery connects directly to the chassis, the metal frame and body panels. Now every electrical component only needs 1 wire going to it. The return path goes right through the metal of the car back to the battery. That's what people mean when they say chassis ground. The chassis is the ground wire for the entire car. You'll see thick black cables bolted to the chassis in several places. These are ground straps. There's one from the battery to the body, usually one from the battery to the engine block, and sometimes additional ones to the firewall or frame. These are critical. The engine sits on rubber motor mounts which insulate it from the body, so it needs its own dedicated ground strap. This is where it gets interesting. A loose, corroded, or broken ground connection causes some of the weirdest electrical problems you'll ever see. Lights flickering or dimming, the radio resetting randomly, gauges going crazy, hard starting, modules throwing random fault codes, even the horn honking by itself in extreme cases. The reason is that electricity will always find a path back to ground, even if it has to travel through unintended paths like signal wires, sensor circuits, or other components. This creates voltage drop and interference across multiple systems at once. Here's how to check for a bad ground. Get a multimeter. Set it to DC volts. Put the red probe on the positive battery terminal and the black probe on a known good chassis ground point. Crank the engine. Voltage drop across a ground should be less than 0.1 volts. Anything higher and you have a resistance problem in that ground path. Also physically inspect all ground straps. Look for corrosion, loose bolts, or damaged wires. Now you know everything you need to know about chassis grounds. If this helped you out, smash that like button, subscribe for more real-world car tips, and drop a comment below with any questions. I read every single one. See you in the next one.